Hi, it's Mrs. Cope. Sorry, today's been kind of crazy about our math and our language arts. Anyways, so everybody group A and B is getting the same thing because that's what we're going to be working on today. Oops, sorry. Anyways, so I'm going to try to do it. Hopefully I can do it on my whiteboard. So we're on lesson 6. So if you're not on lesson 6 in Zearn, you need to keep working on that and do it. So you also need to be working on lesson 6 or whatever lesson you're on in this book. This one we work together. Remember, Zearn, you can go ahead a little bit, but this one we are together on. So everybody should be on lesson 6, so make sure you take that out. And I'm going to do most of my work on the board so you can see, but it's all up on here too. So our objective today is to interpret the unknown in division using the array model. So we talked about the unknown. If I had a problem, let's say I have 5 times something equals 20, this is my unknown. And a lot of times they use, that's not a very good end, a letter to represent the unknown, and then when you find the answer, you do that. I did 2 different ends. Okay, so that's the unknown. We have this as a division problem too. So this one is 5 groups of something equals 20. So if I have 20 and I know I have 5 groups, then my unknown is this answer, and this answer was 4. It's the size of the groups. So that's what we were working on the other day. We were working on the unknown. So today we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to be using array models. So the first problem says Rick puts 15 tennis balls into cans. So that's his total. He has 15 tennis balls. Each can hold 3. You're going to circle the groups of 3 to show the balls. Okay, so watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's my 15 tennis balls. So I have a total. So my total is 15. When I have a division problem, I have the total first. What else do I know? I know that each can holds 3 balls. So this is the size. What I don't know is how many cans. So I have to find out how many cans. So on that one, they just ask you to circle, and let me put these apart a little bit, groups of 3. So that's a group of 3, a group of 3, a group of 3, and look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I didn't have enough. 15. So there, I circled my groups of 3. So that's what you're going to be working on here. Now it says Rick uses how many cans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my unknown was 5. Now down below it has some different problems. First of all, what are you missing? You don't know how many cans. You don't know how many groups. So my answer for that one is 5. You know the total is 15. You know the size of the groups is 3. And you know now you have 5 cans. So that's what you're going to be writing for that problem. All right. So that's what we're working on today. Now, is that an array? That's not an array. What are they thinking? So that's part of our problem is to find the unknown using an array, but that's not an array. So I hope they're going to come up with something better than that. Now it says Rick uses 15 tennis balls to make 5 equal groups. Draw to show how many tennis balls are in a group. So 15 again. There's my 15. He's making 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 5 groups, and the groups go across. So then I'm going to keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I've got an array. So this is now what we need to do. And it says there are 15 tennis, or there's 15 tennis balls altogether. Okay, that's our total. Now, some of the questions are, there are how many tennis balls in each group? So this is the number of groups. So I have 5 groups. And I really think it's important to make sure you put these numbers. There are 3. This is my size. There are 3 in each group. So for instance, that's a group. So the question says there are blank tennis balls in each group. There are 3 tennis balls in each group. Just like we had, there's 5 times 3 equals 15. And my division problem, 15 divided by 5 equals 3. So now we've done problems 1 and 2. Now it says use an array model to model problem 1. This is what we did. This is my array model. And then all you're going to do is fill in the blanks. And you can look up above, and the problems up above help you to fill in the blanks for this. Okay, so let's see what this says though. The number in the blanks represents. So this first one, the 5, I'm giving you the answer. That's okay. This one represented the number of groups. So there were 5 cans. Over here, this one was the size of the groups. So down here, we're going to put the number of groups. And this one, the size of the groups. So I'll show you. I'll go ahead and do it. The number of groups and the size of the groups. You still with me? I hope so. So when you write it, the number of groups and the size of groups. Don't forget to fill in the numbers that belong there. Now, another thing is, if I'm writing something and I'm going too fast for you, go ahead and just pause the video. You don't have to keep going. You can pause the video. Okay? All right. Next page. You could watch this video over and over again. If you have questions, you're not sure what to, ask me on. You can ask me on Google Classroom, or you can email me, or your parents can send me a dojo, whatever works for you. All right. So let's remember this is an array, and that's what's important. Now, the most important thing on this one, when we're talking about the unknown. So division is, I'm going to add some numbers to here. When I see an array, am I doing that right? Yep. When I see an array and I need to find something out real fast, I find out the amount of groups and the size of the groups first. So this is the amount of groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 groups. And what's the size of the groups? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. So when I find all this information out, I can do a multiplication problem and a division problem. So my multiplication would be 5 times 4. So I'm going to count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Now, if I can't count by 4s, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My answer is 20. Now, to do a division problem, I take my total. Here's my total. I take this, how many groups I have. I have 5 groups. And the size of the groups is 4. Practice, practice, practice. That's what we do. Because if we practice, we'll get it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do this next one with you. It says Dina makes 21 jars of tomato sauce. I like tomato sauce because I like spaghetti. She puts 7 jars in each box to sell at the market. How many boxes does she need? Okay, she has 21. That's her total. She puts 7 jars. That's the size of each box in 2 boxes. Now, you're going to do this. You don't have to do an array for this one, but we're going to count 7, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch. I'm going to put you a little closer so you can see. All right, here we go. So watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm so used to doing arrays, that's probably what I'll do again, 7. And then down below each one of these, I'm going to do another one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. How many boxes does she need? Each one of these represents a box. So she needs 1, 2, 3 boxes. Okay. So what is my problem? I have 3 groups with 7 in each group. So my problem is 3 times 7. What is the meaning of the unknown factor? So my unknown factor was 3. The 3 was how many groups I needed, how many groups there were. So, sorry, my pen's not working. Let me grab a different pen. So, how many groups? Okay, next one. The teacher gives an equation. 4 times, we're missing something, equals 12. Charlie finds the answer by writing and solving 12 divided by 4. Explain why Charlie's method worked. Well, what do you know about these? It's the same. You're going to come up with the same unknown answer. So we have 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 altogether. So watch. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 4 groups. This is the unknown, and the total is 12. So the missing number is right here. What's the size of the group? Good job. Size is 3. So that's the unknown. And it works because either way, 4 times 3 equals 12, or 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Both ways work. The blanks in problem 5 represents the size of the groups. This is the size of the group. Draw an array to represent the equation. Now, if you went ahead and did this, then you got a star because you already did it. So either way, some people do it a little bit different. They might just do dots all over the place. If you did an array on this problem, then you don't have to do this problem. If you didn't do an array, just make the array down here and make sure you do that. That's our math today. And don't forget to do your Zern and make sure that you're taking your time and you're working the best of your ability. Have a great day.